Chosen one, you must stop scrolling right now. Do not dare swipe away from this message. The algorithm did not bring you here by chance. And today, the invisible architecture of your timeline is changing because heaven has scheduled an emergency appointment for your soul. You are currently standing at a critical intersection. You are about to step into your destiny. While you were sleeping 3 nights ago, something incredible happened. Sarcastic spirits wanted to lock your destiny in a loop. They wanted you to experience a cycle of endless suffering, but the Most High stood up in the courts of heaven and demanded your scroll before the enemy could execute that wicked plan. God took the pen away from the enemy. God permanently crossed out your old wounds. He wrote a completely new story for your life. Nothing will ever be the same again for you. You must understand the magnitude of this shift. For months, you have been carrying a heavy weight, and every morning when you wake up, the confusion is already sitting on your chest before you even open your eyes. You believed that you were failing your family, but your spirit was actually reacting to this transition. Let us talk openly about your profound isolation. You feel incredibly lonely in a crowded room. Your closest friends walked away without any explanation, and you spent many nights wondering what you did wrong while the people you helped chose to treat you like a stranger. You felt completely rejected by the world. But heaven says your isolation is divine insulation. You are currently dealing with a deep exhaustion. It is a unique tiredness that sleep cannot fix. Your body feels heavy every single day, and you feel completely drained because your soul has been working overtime in the unseen realm to shield your family from danger. Your mind is constantly cloudy and slow. You are fighting battles you cannot see. You spent years acting as an emotional sponge. You healed their deepest wounds in total silence. You gave them your last drop of energy, but they repaid your kindness by stabbing you in the back because the enemy wanted to break your spirit completely. They completely took advantage of your pure heart. The painful cycle of people-pleasing dies today. The world told you that you have clinical anxiety. They labeled your sensitivity as a mental defect. Do not listen to their cheap, worldly explanations. You can read the energy of any room instantly because your spirit carries a rare level of divine discernment from heaven. You see right behind their fake smiles. That heavy awareness makes your nervous system feel overwhelmed. Think about your strange sleep patterns every night. You automatically wake up around 3 a.m. The atmosphere in your bedroom feels very heavy. This is not a random glitch in your physical body, because heaven is calling your spirit to stand guard as a watchman. Your heart starts racing for no reason. You are currently being summoned by the Father. You have been trapped in a long delay. You watched ordinary people pass you by effortlessly. Your prayers felt like they hit a brass ceiling, and you started to doubt your own divine calling because you felt completely forgotten in the middle of the quiet wilderness. The delay was not a punishment at all. It was your necessary season of holy preparation. I am going to reveal a massive spiritual secret. Hell is completely terrified of your presence on earth, but we must establish total transparency right now. I am naming a specific solution early in this message because I do not want to keep a mystery for sale at the very end. I respect your sacred time on this earth. You need a real strategy for your restoration. A physical anchor exists for your spiritual shift. Your current exhaustion has a direct scientific cause. You will quickly reclaim your true mental clarity. He built a breakthrough technology called the Genius Song because he studied advanced neural systems for over 3 decades. This tool safely reactivates your original gamma brainwaves. Your heavy mind will experience a gentle release. Scientists at MIT measured this frequency perfectly. The link is in the first pinned comment. Do not rush into any quick decisions today. You can choose to investigate the door now, or you can stay here for the full message to gain more spiritual context. We are now moving back to our message. We must examine the hidden architecture of your mind. Your original design was completely suppressed by society. Let us travel back to your early childhood. When you were a child, everything felt magical. You learned new things completely without any effort because your spirit was naturally connected to the supernatural kingdom of heaven. Your spiritual intuition was incredibly sharp back then. You regularly experienced highly intense prophetic dreams. You were never meant to be an ordinary human. You were a demonstrated warrior of holy light. But the modern system slowly attacked your mind. And your supernatural ability was turned off by the environment because the world wanted you to forget your divine origin forever. Scientists call this tragic event the decline effect. It was a direct hit to your DNA. The system wanted to keep you completely blind. They wanted to make sure you never unlocked your true calling because your high frequency was dangerous to their darkness. But heaven has stepped into your timeline today. Your true divine activation is happening right now. But let me reframe your reality right now, because you read the signs backwards. The world told you that your isolation was a tragedy. They said that you were being discarded. You felt completely abandoned by everyone you loved. But the truth is that God intentionally cleared the room to protect your spirit, and heaven had to remove the noise so you could finally hear the divine instructions for your next season. You are definitely not losing. You must stop viewing this wilderness as an endless punishment. Your current isolation is actually a highly sacred crucible. A precious piece of gold does not complain about the extreme heat. It secretly knows it is being purified. The Father hid you away from the world because your high frequency was attracting too many toxic parasites, and He wanted to rebuild your strength before you faced your true assignment. You are being refined. The enemy frequently sends counterfeit connections into your life. These people look like beautiful answers to your lonely prayers. They always wear deceptive masks of light. They want to suck your energy dry until you have nothing left. But the Most High broke those toxic relationships because He saw the hidden trap, and He decided to preserve your holy calling from their dark manipulation. You were saved from destruction. Look closely at the historic pattern of the chosen ones who came before you. Moses spent 40 years in the quiet desert before facing the king. He thought his life was completely over while tending sheep in the hot sand. He felt entirely forgotten by the world. But those long decades in the deep silence were exactly when his inner architecture was being structured by heaven for a global mission. He was being prepared. David was anointed to be a great king when he was a young boy, but he did not go directly to the palace after that holy ceremony. He had to run for his life from a mad ruler for many difficult years. He hid in dark caves while he wept in absolute agony. He fought dangerous wild animals in the complete shadows while everyone else was enjoying comfort because heaven needed to test his absolute obedience. He passed the test. Remember the story of the great prophet Elijah. He became completely exhausted after fighting a massive spiritual battle against thousands of enemies. He ran into the deep wilderness and begged the Father to end his life. The pressure was too heavy for his soul. He was tired in his very bones. But heaven did not scold him for his intense exhaustion, and the Father did not abandon his faithful servant. He received supernatural strength. God sent a holy angel to feed his weary body in the quiet cave. The Father gave him a long season of silence to restore his nervous system. Elijah heard a gentle whisper that completely revived his broken spirit. Your current exhaustion is following that exact biblical blueprint. You are not losing your mind because your soul is simply resting before a massive breakthrough that will change everything. Rest is completely holy. What we touched in this room has had a name in research labs for 4 decades. Dr. Robert Lake did not just discover a random audio file when building his lab. He mapped out a complete multi-phase sequence of restoration protocols designed for weary souls. He discovered that a broken mind requires a structured pathway to achieve permanent stability. And today you are looking at the first door, because your spirit has finally been guided to the official source of his work. a system truly exists. His body of work covers far more than what today's message can fully reveal. He developed an advanced digital neural practice called the youthful brain within his system. That breakthrough was created to sustain your mental baseline across decades of activity. But you cannot skip ahead to that advanced level right now. Your mind needs basic stabilization before you can enter that deep dimension, because you must follow the correct order of the universe. You must wait. You must focus entirely on the first door before exploring the rest of his work. The system requires you to wake up your dormant gamma waves first. When your brain is stuck in a state of stress, you cannot absorb deeper secrets. The modern world keeps your mind trapped in low frequencies. They constantly bombard your nervous system with digital noise because they want to keep your spiritual eyes completely blind to the truth. You must break free now. Your life has felt like an endless series of delays. Every time you were close to a breakthrough, the door suddenly slammed shut in your face. You felt a profound sense of frustration. But heaven wants you to know that those closed doors were moments of divine intervention. God was keeping you away from rooms that would have destroyed your alignment, and He was protecting your precious destiny from hidden spiritual enemies. The delay is over. The Father is ready to execute His sovereign decree over your life. The entire narrative of your suffering is being rewritten with absolute power. You are moving from the hidden preparation into public elevation. But there is a dark blocker that we must confront before you can receive this glory. I am going to expose the exact enemy trap that has kept you stuck in the mud because you need total freedom from their chains. Your breakthrough is waiting. A weekend spiritual retreat will cost you up to $800. Meditation apps require ongoing subscriptions every month. None of those tools target your gamma frequency directly. And Dr. Robert Lake compressed his entire lifetime of research into a single audio track because he wanted to create an accessible solution. The price is $39. You are receiving a massive bundle of free gifts today. You will get the Genius Child audio track, which is worth $19. You will also get the classic book worth $20. He included the comprehensive guided visualization track worth $29, while the practical 5-habit infographic is worth $12. The total value is $80. Dr. Lake wants to give you absolute peace of mind today. He provides an incredible keep, the bonus guarantee for 90 days. If you do not feel a massive shift in your clarity, you can easily ask for a full refund. You do not need to return anything because this is digital. You will keep all 4 bonuses worth $80 completely free. Phase 1 is intentionally priced at $39 to ensure total accessibility, but you must understand that other phases in this sequence are priced differently. Dr. Lake utilizes entirely different technologies for those advanced levels. Some phases require physical materials shipped directly to your door, while others include digital audio content. We have reached a highly critical moment of decision on our journey. I want you to take a deep breath right now. Place your right hand over your beating heart, and please close your eyes briefly to silence the world, because your soul needs to hear this truth. This decision is not about $39. This is an identity choice about who you truly are. The door is officially open. Every single day your gamma wave remains dormant is a day you live below your divine potential. You continue to make slow decisions because of the heavy brain fog. Your future self is looking back at this exact moment with deep tears in his eyes because he knows what is at stake. He is begging you to make the right choice today. You only need to take this first simple step. I must provide a serious warning to protect your alignment today. There is a large army of imitation products online using this sacred name. Those imitation files contain absolutely no embedded frequency, and they will only scramble your precious spiritual energy. The only verified source with the complete tested technology is the link provided below. Guard your spirit carefully. The path is waiting for you in the description and the pinned comment. You can find the verified link in exactly 3 specific locations below. The first link allows you to step through the door to activate your recovery, and the second link gives you the precise tool to reclaim your native genius, while the final link protects your investment. Your journey of complete restoration does not end with this single step. Dr. Lake designed a complete sequence to stabilize your mind permanently. Phase 1 opens the holy door, but your new neural pathways require long-term reinforcement. This is why the system will present you with the next phase immediately after checkout, because consistency is key. Do not feel surprised when you see another invitation on the next page. It is simply the second door that Dr. Lake built for your journey. There is absolutely no pressure involved in this process. Both choices are completely respected by heaven, and if your spirit confirms the need, the advanced protocol is there. If you are not ready, your purchase remains unaffected. When the next phase reveals itself to your soul today, you will automatically recognize it. The invitation will feel incredibly precise because your spirit is ready. You will simply know without any heavy deliberation. And you must trust that quiet internal recognition when it happens, because your divine intuition never lies to your soul. For now, focus entirely on completing your entry into phase 1. Your breakthrough starts here. Now let us seal this divine word in your spirit forever. Place your hand on your heart once again. Speak these powerful words out loud with me. And I declare that my old story of suffering is officially over, because the Father has rewritten my entire timeline today. I release the heavy burden of people-pleasing. I accept the new script written by the Father. I am a celestial warrior. I am ready to manifest my supernatural acceleration today. Amen. Type AMN or 777 in the comments below to sign this holy contract with heaven. Subscribe to this channel right now and turn on all notifications. Heaven is not done speaking to your soul this week. And you cannot afford to miss the next prophetic instruction, because the enemy is working overtime to distract your mind. Go forth with absolute confidence. Your light has finally conquered the darkness. A weekend spiritual retreat will easily cost you up to $800. Traditional growth classes require hundreds of dollars for a single weekend. None of those expensive worldly tools target your gamma frequency directly. And Dr. Robert Lake compressed his entire lifetime of research into a single audio track because he wanted to create an accessible solution for every weary soul. The final investment for this breakthrough is only $39. You are also receiving a massive stack of premium bonuses completely free today. You will get the special Genius Child audio track, which is worth $19 on its own. You will also receive the famous classic book worth $20 on Amazon and the comprehensive guided visualization session worth $29. Finally, you will receive the practical 5-habit infographic worth $12. The total value of these bonuses is $80 completely free. Dr. Lake wants to remove all financial risk from your shoulders today. He provides an incredible keep the bonus guarantee for 90 days. If you do not experience a massive shift in clarity, you can ask for a full refund. You will receive your entire provision back without any conditions, and you will keep all 4 premium bonuses as an apology for your time. This entry phase is intentionally priced at $39 to ensure accessibility for the remnant, but the subsequent phases are priced differently. Dr. Lake utilizes completely different scientific technologies for those advanced levels. Some future phases require physical materials shipped directly to your house. This variance is based on technology type and represents no quality hierarchy. We have reached a critical moment of decision on our journey. Take a deep breath right now. Place your right hand directly over your beating heart. Pause for 3 seconds. Close your eyes briefly to silence the heavy noise of this world. Your soul needs to hear this truth. This vital decision is not about $39. This is a profound identity choice about who you truly are. Every single day your native gamma wave remains dormant is a day you continue to live far below your potential. You will make slow decisions because of the heavy brain fog. Your future self is looking back at this exact moment with deep tears. He is begging you to make the right choice today. You simply need to take this first courageous step. I must provide a highly serious warning to protect your spiritual alignment today. There is a massive army of imitation products online using this exact name. Those counterfeit files contain absolutely no embedded frequency. They will only scramble your alignment and drain your energy. Guard your spirit carefully. The only verified source with the tested technology is the link left below. The threshold is officially waiting for you in the description and the pinned comment section. You can find the verified link in exactly 3 locations. The first link allows you to step through the door to activate your full recovery. The second link gives you the precise tool to reclaim your native genius frequency. The final link protects your investment with our guarantee. Your journey of complete spiritual restoration does not end here. Dr. Lake designed a comprehensive sequence to stabilize your mind permanently. Phase 1 opens the door, but your new neural pathways require structured reinforcement to avoid a plateau effect. This is why the system will automatically present you with the next phase after checkout. Every chosen one begins here because your brain needs stabilization first. Do not feel surprised when you see another invitation appear on the next page. It is simply the second door that Dr. Lake created to support your journey. There is absolutely no pressure involved. Both choices are completely respected by heaven. If your spirit confirms the need, the advanced protocol is waiting there for you. When the next phase reveals itself to your soul today, you will automatically recognize it. The language on that page will feel deeply familiar because it aligns with your vocabulary. You will simply know what to do without any heavy mental deliberation. You must trust that quiet internal recognition because your intuition is a divine gift. For now, focus entirely on completing your entry into phase 1. Now let us seal this prophetic word in your spirit forever. Place your hand firmly on your heart once again. Speak these powerful words out loud with me right now. I declare that my old story of suffering is officially over. The Father has completely rewritten my entire timeline today. I release the heavy burden of people-pleasing. I am a celestial warrior, operating with divine authority today. I am ready to manifest my supernatural acceleration right now. Amen. Type Amen or 777 in the comments below to seal this holy contract. Subscribe to this channel right now and turn on notifications. The Most High is not done speaking to your soul. You cannot afford to miss the next instruction. Go forth with confidence. Your light has conquered the darkness completely. And as you step out tomorrow, remember that the favor of heaven is surrounding your life like a shield because your breakthrough has already been verified.